And hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Back to building. All good. Up. Red Bean Queen, welcome. How are you? Alex, how are you? Okay, there we go. Got one more thing I need to do. Okay, we're all good. And how are you doing, Red Bean? And Skike, how are you? Alex, you're doing good? Nice. Just getting started, making sure everything's running. Oh, would help if I go into Discord. Would explain why everyone's so quiet.
Get ready to that must be him. When I get ready to set it up, then I will set the third monitor above the central monitor, and then keep the Mac to the side.
Welcome back, Tex.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Tex.
Welcome back.
I got used to it automatically reconnecting to Discord.
It did.
And it didn't, yeah. And then so when Annie came in, I thought it was you, and it's like, oh.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
So
know my voice
embarrassing.
is, I know my voice is kind of deep sometimes, but not that deep.
Not that deep. No, not that deep. Okay, so is this how I want to do this? Yes.
Very true, caveman. Very true.
Also, where is Caveman?
In chat.
Is he now?
Mm-hmm.
Parrot.
Well, I hope there's other good stuff in this hill, because I'm taking down a bigger bit than I would otherwise care to.
And just think of all the extra sand.
Well, I don't want somebody to have elevation behind me while
Exactly.
I'm digging oil fill. So
I hear you.
And there usually is some kind of resource available, so well.
Ooh, I'll take fiber. Welcome to the Nut Hut. Now you can nut check your friends.
Who was that?
And of course I took
Pixel.
spikes out
Welcome
of my
back.
pocket. Dang it.
And thank you for the resub, Pixel. Much appreciated.
Oh. Oh, L was so funny last night. He said he was, he's other end of the house in the sitting room, napping in his chair. He said he woke up when he heard me squeal, "Papa."
Oh.
Wow.
And of course, the desert, glorious desert rainstorms.
They're actually quite nice.
I did not object to them when I lived in the desert. Of course, I wasn't mining when I lived in the desert.
There is that.
Something
Details.
to that. Yeah, minor detail.
So you didn't mind living in the desert?
No.
Oh boy.
I assume you're talking about in game.
I actually I am talking about the desert storms in game at the moment, but I lived in Arizona and New Mexico for years, so not all in game.
Yeah, one of the most spectacular lightning storms I've ever seen was out of Quartzsite, Arizona. It was just breathtaking.
Oh, indeed. Actually, there is a lightning farm in New Mexico, just south of Socorro.
Flagstaff for me.
And they obviously study lightning there. And oh my gosh, they get some spectacular beauties.
I have actually never heard of a lightning farm.
A lightning farm is several hundred acres that have grounded poles every so many 100 meters. And so, basically you have miles and miles of lightning rods, which, don't exactly attract lightning because the mechanism of lightning is static discharge up and down, but but they concentrate a sufficient amount of it to be studied. And they study, it is gorgeous and it's fascinating.
Yeah, but they have to be careful of charged creepers.
Yeah, well, that is one of those things.
Uh-huh.
I would probably avoid the area like a plague. I carry a charge and I just get shocked no matter what. Also, I got hit indirectly too, so there's that too. So.
And interestingly, if you've been hit by lightning once, you are statistically and probably more likely to get hit again.
Yep.
One of the flight instructors at our flight school actually got hit by lightning twice, about 50 years apart. And his student, the second time, who was actually a flight instructor, drove he drove John's car, which was a 240Z, to take him to the hospital. And John was, an old Battle of Britain fighter pilot. A no shit Battle of Britain fighter pilot. He was like 16 then, but Chris was driving the 240Z with the hazard lights on, and John was barely conscious enough to see the hazard lights, and to his brain, they looked like engine fire lights, from whatever airplane he was, thinking he was in. And so he kept trying to pull the ejection handle, which, in a 240Z is the e-brake. And poor Chris is trying to get this guy to the ER. And he survived and, lived a bunch more years. In fact, he may still be alive. I'm not sure. He would be about 100 if he was still alive. And knowing him, he's probably still alive. And the other thing about him that, we used to sort of joke about, but only sort of, was you could always find him out on the ramp by following the trail of money. Because he would drop crumpled paper money as he'd fish something out of his pocket and drop crumpled paper money. And it was not always small bills.
Oh no.
But yeah, we could always find John by following the money. He is the one who brought the first computer into our flight school.
Oh.
Wow.
A Sinclair.
Crystal Star, how are you? Papa, how are you?
Tom.
Papa.
Awesome. Hey, Tom.
Ugh.
Don't be doing that, boss.
No, that's more waking up.
Okay.
I need coffee though.
Mm-hmm.
You ever heard of Death Wish coffee?
Yep.
Well, that wakes me up fast.
Oh yeah, it's packed with caffeine.
Well, if you really want to wake up, make you a pot of coffee, and then you ever seen those caffeine infused toothpicks?
No.
Drop you a little handful of those
Yes.
in there. That's the coffee equivalent of tequila with a worm in the bottle.
Yeah, that our butcher shop had those for a while. Oddly,
Hey,
I don't
Dan,
think they carry them anymore.
we mind if I take these oil nodes that are above ground?
I don't mind, but I'm actually getting ready to take this whole hill down because, oil.
There's two right here.
That's
Seal areas.
that's why I I mapped out this particular place.
Taking all the plants first out of here. Oop, oop. I want to hit that. I want to hit the wood.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now what was I doing? Oh, that's right.
Building
Yes, but building what though?
a castle.
The part of the castle.
That part.
Oh, you're so helpful. You're extremely helpful.
Mm-hmm.
How can you see there's oil here on the map?
Use assume.
There's a light brown dot,
Mm-hmm.
and then I have done core drilling already, so I know some of the extent of the deposit because core drilling.
Mm-hmm. There's a little prospecting here and there.
Mm-hmm.
A little oil engineer.
Mm-hmm.
My granddad of blessed memory, mom's dad, was an extraordinarily successful dowser. Mom is too. But she douses things more than But he would douse for water and coal, and I don't know if he doused oil or not. But he was good.
There it goes.
Kirby,
What's this for you?
which pistol Pete did you need?
Two and 5.
I have 2 for you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, bugger. Well, I guess I'm gonna go back to the workshop, get some more stuff.
Dang it. Didn't realize
What do you
that my
need?
chat got stuck.
Uh-oh.
The real J Mac. Tom Tom Crystal Rebel Dark. Orion, welcome. I haven't had coffee yet, so I'm not quite awake.
Mm-hmm.
After a fairly long nap.
Oh. Right.
You're making coffee right now? Uh-huh.
Hey, Ben, what do you need?
I need to take a bunch of stuff back, and I need cobble blocks.
And several pounds of 20s.
Ah.
That too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll take the phone numbers.
There's a trader right here. Let me see if he has anything I can need. Try and get us.
You need somebody to take something back. I can help you haul stuff.
Hey again. Okay, man, you're a bit soft.
I said if you need to haul a bunch of stuff back, I can give you a hand with that.
Okay. Yeah, I've got
What
some
the
resources
heck?
to go back.
What was that?
What?
I saw a
What
burst
was
of
that?
blood that fell onto the ground.
Oh my
I
gosh.
saw that.
I saw that, yeah. I saw the residue of it.
I've just hit
Yes.
a dog.
I didn't see it fall, but I saw the residue on the ground.
Uh-huh.
Ugh.
Weird.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're seeing the residue on the ground at the castle, and I don't think you're at the castle. Are you,
No.
Arcade? So yeah,
It's fine.
it's
Yeah, just ignore it.
No.
Just.
yeah, it's just
Oh,
things.
goody. It's my turn for the frame rate tank.
No, this is not creative mode. This is a regulars and subscribers.
And
So
yes,
if you've got about 50 hours in the stream, then you can request to join the stream server.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this is not creative.
Yeah. All the survivor all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We do go into debug mode to check stability, and I use it to fly around to show off the build, but that's the only thing we do. Well,
and there are,
decorations that are not craftable.
yeah, a few things that are not craftable.
Like the free doors.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you will be seeing as we go along.
Oh no, it's not a problem. I've had a lot of people assume that it was creative.
Because, you know, we're pretty creative people.
Yeah.
But,
Creative's not any fun.
It's hard because I think it's the only game that I've ever come across where creative mode is like a hindrance instead of a.
Uh-huh.
mm-hmm.
Hey, Ben, I wish we could take
Yes.
those stacks apart at the trader.
Hey, again?
I wish we could take those paper stacks apart at the trader.
Yeah, there are a bunch of things there I wish we could take, but we can't. However, you've got your car, and you're up here, and Caveman isn't.
I'm on the way.
Okay, I need spikes and cobble blocks from the workshop.
I'm turning around.
And forged iron from the workshop.
Okay. Give me one.
And Arcade, there are 2 storage boxes in this other little diggy hole. One of which contains Rubia's pistol Pete.
Seriously.
And, you know, a bunch of other things, but
All the things.
well, a bunch of things anyway.
You have to hold that thought. I got a bunch of dogs over here. Damn it! Damn it!
Down.
3 in about a minute.
One more floor above this.
Bad dog, no cookie.
Yeah, it was a pack of them.
Yeah, so this is the front of what we're working on. Yeah, remind me and I'll take you out to the diggy hole. But yeah, we've got a couple of people that are doing almost nothing but digging.
Resource gathering.
Uh-huh.
all the resources, all the time.
There's a bunch of zombies right here, and there's a few zombies that are. Oop, there's a. Yeah. Come on. Come here. Smack. Aye. Smack. Smack. Alright, what do you need to take back, Bent? Everything's in my car, so I have an almost empty, backpack.
Okay, well, let me grab some. Down with the cacti.
Mm-hmm. What did it ever do to you?
Wanted to make me bleed, and
Oh.
no thanks. Been there, done that enough lately.
He was just trying to give back.
What do you have to take back?
Give me
The real JMac. Exclamation point build. This is actually based on a real castle.
Whatever you have, Bent, just put it in my skyline that's unlocked. And I'll take it all back for you.
Okay, where is your skyline?
I don't know if I'm in the right place.
Willing to show later.
I'm right over here.
Oh, come back toward Bob's a little bit and you'll see me. I'm on the road. There you are. All right, let me get this stuff.
It's been a lot of fun. This is one that we've built before, but we didn't have as many blocks to do it. So it's been nice going back and rebuilding it much more properly.
Here.
We had a screamer at the
At the workshop? Oh, that is no surprise. We often get the screamers at the workshop because
Forges.
38 forges are running right now. Or should
and
still be running.
sense into her. She'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
She'll be fine.
Okay, so let me go show you the workshop and the diggy hole.
A diggy hole?
Yes, a diggy hole.
Uh-oh.
Wouldn't hurt to bring more gas.
Main base? Oh, caveman.
Yeah, caveman. It's at the workshop. And then he's coming up to where I'm at, so.
Mm-hmm. Do we have any gas at the main base?
I don't know.
I'll check when I... see, this is stream 91. And it's an average of 2 to 4 hours a day. Or per stream. So probably around 300 hours.
Probably.
Sounds about right.
Gas is downstairs.
And if there's not, there is quite a lot of gas at the workshop.
There's barely a stack of stacks. A little over. We've only got 42 oil shell.
Putting stuff in.
I am. The pistol heat is for Carubia.
Okay.
So
I'll put it in a box when I get down there.
Yeah, just digging out the ground for the castle was 6 or 7 streams altogether.
Yeah.
Oh, easy.
At the gas.
And this is our horde base. Hard to see with the fog. Campfires in case we want a dance floor with the screamers.
Right here, Ben.
Zombies climb up there and we shoot them from over here.
Thank you.
And here, in case you want something to throw at a screamer.
So,
Always entertaining.
so we can stand here and shoot zombies as they're coming up.
Anything else to go before I go head off?
Nah, the rest of it's copper and clay and flints and rocks and sand. Yeah, that's it for the now.
Uh-huh.
Do you need any health or anything while I'm got it?
Nope.
Food?
I've got food, I've got mining potion, I've got beverage. I'm good to go.
Aha.
Repair kits?
Repair kits I got.
Guardian of the Void, welcome. Tomorrow night. Or 154?
154.
So 2 more nights for Horde Night.
Dang it, game, stop putting dogs in front of me.
Which is 4 hours real time.
Yep. That is not our crafting area. All of the crafting stuff out there is to be transferred to a different location.
Yeah, the only thing we're crafting at this moment is ammo.
Yep.
And occasional food.
I'm the runner.
Yes.
And food.
That's right. Our kitchen is still functional there.
Yeah.
And our
Yes. Days are set to 2
rugby.
hours.
And they have a nice little garden outside right now too for supplies.
How many spikes do you want?
A couple of stacks.
Ooh,
And
worked up.
probably 3-4 stacks of forged iron.
You
and
got
a
it, the
couple
real
of
J-Mac.
stacks of cobble blocks.
You are correct, J-Mac. The days are longer. Our Horde nights are longer.
And we do get those kind of zombies. Because,
Yeah.
they do.
Mm-hmm.
Does Caveman need a vehicle or has he got one?
I'm pretty sure he's got one.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say I could offer my motorcycle if Caveman needs it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got one.
hello.
Well, that's why I
Okay.
was saying it's boring doing creative. Part of my enjoyment is trying to do this with zombies.
And, of course, we resource gathering folk
Uh-huh.
spend time foraging out in the wasteland or in diggy holes, which attract screamers.
Which is
Yeah.
why we don't see anything at the base, dang it. At the build. I've got the number of zombies set to 90, and I almost never see anything at the build site.
What's the highest?
That's weird.
About 90. If you go above that, you start getting really bad lag. Which I think that is what the lag spikes are that we run into.
Anything else?
Are decided. Say again.
Do you need anything
man.
else? I got tons of room left.
I wouldn't bother, J-Mac. Creative in 7 Days to Die, the only thing it does is prevent zombie spawns. You've still got animals you have to deal with. You don't really have to worry about food and hunger, but I hate eating in video games, so that doesn't help me.
I thought it broke down so fast.
It's just not fun.
Yeah, I don't think so, Caveman. I think that should cover it for the now. And of course, you know, if it doesn't, we'll figure it out when you get here. If you want to help me, make sure that you've got a fully kitted out auger.
So
do.
this is our crafting area.
Look down through the no through the roof.
Mm?
Ruby, there you are. Which one did you need? Just,
The pistol Pete is for her.
Alright, any other, or the rest going in the box?
Rest should go in the box.
Okay. That skyline that was fast, y'all.
Skyline is fast.
Mm-hmm. Where did I put it? I misplaced something. Oh dear.
Well, as long as it's not, you know, like a floor, you're probably okay.
It's not 4, so
Yeah,
it's fine.
it's fine.
Uh-huh. No worry. I found what I was looking for. You know, you're looking for something, you go to the first place, you know it is, you miss it by a mile, then you go to our drawers, and then you go back to the first drawer, and oh, it's right there.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah, that's just your house gremlin getting a little above himself.
We don't really have that much gas at the crafting base. At least not on the...
There's not on the chem station floor, but downstairs.
Mhm.
Top row, about in the middle. Up front.
Yeah, I'm just still showing off.
Got it. Yeah, showing off 38 forges at once.
Mm-hmm.
A third of the workbenches and cement mixers and stuff.
Ammo crafting, gas and oil. Yeah, we've still got a little bit of gas. Still not as much as I would like to see, but we put a good amount.
I am up here digging oil fill for that very reason.
Oh.
If I happen to get some lead out of it as well, great. You know.
You get what you get.
Well, I actually came up for oil shell. Lead we also need in some quantity.
We're at game stage 541. And for kills, I've got 8,757 kills. Actually, Karubi is pretty close to me.
Yeah, because she's up there by herself,
Yeah,
building
true.
things.
Yep. Hogging
I'm
all the
here
zombies.
lagging.
And getting all the screamers.
Yep. Hogging all the zombies.
I'm just
I
lagging.
haven't seen a zombie in days. What are you talking about?
You know, Ben secretly loves zombies. That's why she gets them all.
I may have to lower it back down to 80.
Yeah, the lag spikes are...
I think that's the zombies trying to load in and failing.
Oh, I never thought about that.
So I may have to lower it again.
Could be.
Yeah,
it does look that way. Well, we tried it.
Oh, and Diggy Hole.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
Oh, there's a teeny tiny one further up the road.
Mm-hmm. Isn't there a cutoff from this road that I need to follow?
There is.
Yes.
It is right before you get to the desert. You can see the desert from that turn.
You always make your diggy holes in the desert? Yeah. Because you get everything there.
You got a box for all this stuff?
Not actually. That's what I should have had you bring. Was
I'll just slap down a little box.
Yeah, we slap down some little boxes.
Why, you don't carry nails around with you? And a crafting bench?
I can. The writable boxes I can do in my backpack if I had enough nails. I do not.
Oh.
I could
However,
say something really sarky,
Yeah.
but you won't.
but I won't because been there, done that.
And I know where you sleep.
Mm-hmm. The issue that we've been running into is just plain lag spikes. It's part of the reason why we moved the crafting area so far away, and the reason why we've got tree farms so far away from the build site is just the lag was horrible.
Yes. Even now, when you drive by the tree farm, they're on both sides of the road, so because they need to be stayed small. This is something I'm learning. I'm still learning a lot of stuff, even though I've played for a couple of years now. You never stop learning. But so you drive between these two small tree farms, and your frame rates just tank.
Yep.
They'll drop by half until you pass through the tree farm, and then they go right back up.
Yep.
It's really interesting, and I'm assuming that's because of optimization.
Or lack thereof, yeah.
Yep.
But that's what I'm saying, though, that aspect of game development is what causes that kind of thing.
JMac, use the mining lanterns. The mining lanterns don't cause as much lag as the torches.
And they don't attract zombies.
Yep, and they don't attract zombies.
Mm-hmm.
I
And
just
then
put
I'll-
about 220 polymers in for y'all.
Good.
Oh, I want to find the box for it.
Go for it, K-Man.
The mini diggy hole.
Yeah, just a little one.
Our bigger diggy hole.
And there's another little one on the southwest corner of that one.
Mm-hmm.
All the way to bedrock.
Watch your step.
Yep.
Always.
It's a long step down.
Where do you want water filters?
Construction.
Okay.
Yeah, because that first step, it's a doozy.
I ended up coming across 4 of them, so why not?
Nice.
I think
Redbeard.
those were from the box that I gave you.
Yeah. It was. Got a lot of stuff in the way. I'm almost done already.
Yeah. But to make those into dew collectors, we'll need 4,000 polymers. I think.
Yeah, about 4,000.
Because I think it's 1,000 polymers per.
I think so.
2 collectors is 100 per.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm really happy with the way it's turning out. It helps having people who enjoy digging.
And who geek on architecture.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just happy being the runner.
Is there a safe place to AFK out here?
Out by the giant diggy hole?
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
yeah, there's a blockhouse.
Mm-hmm. It's made out of concrete.
Southwest of the I think it's right behind you.
Oh, no.
Okay, not yeah. You're it
What
is
happened,
south.
Caribbean?
Sorry, guys.
Did the game?
No, it's in the desert, and it is
Hello?
to the southwest of the big part of the diggy hole.
I think it's to the northwest.
Yeah. One second. Let me,
You're back.
I'll give you a marker.
Okay, I lost you for a minute.
We hear you.
yeah. Pull the map up and find where Tex is. And wrong direction.
Wow.
I think
The
it's
thing
this
was,
one.
is I couldn't hear you.
Okay. Yes. So Tex.
There you be.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
You
was
found
that
it.
was to the northwest, not the southwest.
Yeah, it is the southwest corner of the diggy hole.
Yeah, but it was to the northwest.
Well, I didn't see where you were.
Uh-huh.
Not my day to watch you.
Need a list of entities, commands, trees. Yeah, I'm aware of that as well. They're also a big source of lag. Okay, I will be right back.
Okay.
I'll be back in as soon as I can. I got network dumped and Discord locked again.
Ooh.
That's rude.
Where do you want parrots and microwaves?
Engineering.
And the
I always
crafting
forget
for the
there's
birds.
I always forget about that box.
Mm-hmm.
And there's acid.
Crafting.
Yeah. Tools, range, melee. Engineering. Alchemy
Ow.
maps.
Oh, snap, crackle, pop.
Oh dear.
I know that feeling.
It's time to raise the desk.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing the oil shale's going in refined petrol. Oh, oil shale. Never mind. I see it.
Okay.
Took me a second.
Okay. Good.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. No, not you too.
Cobble. Cement. Lead nerf. What did you need while I was here, Bent?
Okay, man, got it, I think. You could bring out of construction a few of the big writable chests.
How many do you need? There's 20 in here.
Probably 3.
5 or 10, you think?
Oh, probably just 3.
3. I'll bring 4 just in case.
Yeah, I hope not to leave much in terms of resources out here. But stuff like clay and sand, I will until we get around to bringing it back.
Where do we want?
Godzilla?
Thank you.
Where do you want topsoil?
Craft. Topsoil? That goes down in the basement.
No, he's at the workshop. Farming.
Oh.
I'm at the base.
Oh, then it goes down to the basement. I thought you were still at the workshop. So.
I passed the workshop. So I'm bringing everything back. Cobble. You want to grab more cobble blocks while I'm here?
Nah, I've got plenty now.
Okay. Anything else while I'm down here before I leave? Gas, anything?
Nope.
I went to the stack.
Leaves are a submesh? So the tree model on their own don't even exist as their own game object. Oh, okay. Oh. Nectar of the gods.
Mm-hmm.
You get coffee delivered?
I
man.
don't know what you're talking about.
You mean you couldn't?
I mean,
No,
this is...
I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there.
This is the dude with the high-end coffee pot?
Okay, now that she opened the door, I'm going to go there. You couldn't pedal your butt downstairs and pour a cup out of that high-angled coffee pot you have.
I'd have to make a new pot.
Oh, okay. Well, then that being said, all right, fine. That is a nice coffee pot you have.
That
though,
is
by
a
the way.
really nice coffee pot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
My
And I'm
friend
just
has
yanking your
a
chain
Keurig
because it's a
equipment.
really
I
nice
know.
coffee pot.
Yeah, I know.
My friend ended up with the Keurig. It's kind of those high-tech Keurigs I couldn't figure out.
I am not at all crazy about my Keurig, but I got it because I almost never make coffee at the house anymore.
Yeah.
Because Elle doesn't drink coffee and is fairly sensitive to the smell of it.
Yeah, he whines
You
a
know what
little
I use
bit.
my Keurig for?
Again?
Hot water for soup.
Oh,
then I would just get a hot pot for
yeah,
that.
I was gonna say
They're cheaper.
I got a kettle for that.
Water stove doesn't work, so yeah.
Yeah, I got an electric kettle for that.
Yeah.
It beats microwave water.
Anything
Having to wait
beats.
like 5 minutes.
I
Well,
am.
And Redbeard, it's not checking to make sure that it's not a grown tree. So even a grown tree, they're checking growth updates.
In text, I kind of went on hiatus from streaming. That's why that's why I'm not streaming with you this time around.
Okay.
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And the Starbucks potato squares are actually really good.
You have potato squares?
Uh-huh.
Since when?
At least for 6 months.
Shows you how often I eat out of their case.
Mm-hmm.
That isn't like, the protein packs and the yogurt.
Well, I get them because it's a quick starch and protein.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, no, I get that. I don't pay attention beyond egg bites, things they sell or what they rotate.
I'm back to the supply place, Bentley. Anything from here?
Nope.
All right,
I think Caveman got it all.
Oh,
all right. Well, I'm
creaky.
passing it. That's why.
Caveman got creaky ankles today.
Yeah, how's kitty cats?
Oh, she's alright. She's been kind of... doesn't know what she wants today, but she's finally settled down. Doesn't know if she wants to be in the bed, on the bed, under the bed. Hey, Crazy.
I'm musicless. I am musicless.
That is not good.
Let's make sure. Yep, Snip is running too.
Oops, sorry.
Okay. So music should be running now. Of course, it's Morwick running, so it may not be very loud at times.
Sorry, Tex.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of scared me when I came over to him. I didn't see your light until you were right in front of me.
Haha.
That woke me up.
The potato squares are cheddar and chive bakes. Potato, cheddar, cheese, chive bakes.
Sound interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I'm a spud person, so you know.
Yeah.
Trying to decide what I want for dinner.
I'm
I
almost
want-
positive that's what's causing a lot of the lag with the trees, especially if it's a planted tree.
Oh, well, we know that the planted trees actually corrupted the crap out of a profile at least once,
Uh-huh.
and got me immobile down in the desert.
So what you all are saying is that the pimps need to reevaluate trees
Hmm.
and how they hug them.
Look, a caveman, you turd.
Well, what they need to do is tell the trees to stop checking for growth updates after they're grown.
Yeah, well, that's pimp logic and a coding issue.
Mm-hmm.
Dave has.
He's having dinner. Arcade.
Hmm.
Never mind.
Stalemate,
Yeah.
please. Welcome.
My car is up here and unlocked. I need to put more stuff in.
Okay. I wonder if cars get evicted from the trader.
That's worth testing. Do we have something where a bike or something we're willing to throw on that sword?
I could throw mine.
That would be an interesting test.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, staying parked out in the,
Uh-oh. He's approaching the tree farm. Hit F8, quick, quick!
Nah, because I don't get lag that much. I have checked it.
I know, I was just being funny.
No.
Or trying to be.
No.
But then again,
Now,
but like everything else, I'm just trying.
Redbeard is a modder, or at least a part-time modder. So he should be able to answer that question.
What?
Not to put him on the spot or anything.
What?
Yeah.
If you park a vehicle in a trader, when it turns dark, does it kick the vehicle out of the trader? We know it kicks players and zombies.
I've noticed on Manila it did.
Oh, it kicks zombies as well?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'd be willing to throw my bike in there and give them to test it.
We might.
We do fun stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to that stop right here. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. No worries.
At least I know stuff out here.
The truth comes out. Zombies are really just older, moldier players. Uh-huh.
Gosh.
That also doesn't really surprise me.
Then how come I'm not getting credit for player kills when I kill them?
Well,
That's the only
because-
achievement I don't have.
That's what I'm thinking as far as there being added trees. The added trees continue to check updates. As opposed to the trees that are just grown naturally
Native spawns.
in a chunk. Yep.
part of mining. Oh, got it. I want to die. Jeez. I'll have to give you the boxes, Ruby, not Ruby, Ben.
Just put them in the boxes that are in the corner right now.
I think Andy did that on purpose. But not empty vehicles. That's what I would assume, but we're talking fun pumps here. Okay. Yeah, that's something I would leave to the fun pumps, because there's probably a bunch of hidden stuff that would break the game if it got fixed. Also knowing the fun pumps. Because I could see them tying that into other stuff instead of writing something specifically for trees. Because I've heard stories about their code. So. Wasn't really taken seriously. Yep. Well, you should have been here a little bit earlier. And I've got video of it. There was a blood splat of something taking damage. About 5 or 10 blocks above the ground out here. And it even left a blood splatter on the ground. But you missed it? Ah.
The key word being something.
Well, it's probably still better than the zombies that used to fall out of the sky.
Hmm.
True.
Truth.
I'm not sure how many people were around for that.
I was not, but I heard great tale of it.
Mm-hmm.
There is, a reason that elk made things like poo-flinging crossbow bolts.
Uh-huh. Skike.
Hey, Skike.
The Skike says hi. Yeah, there were a couple of times in 15 where I was just walking along and 4 or 5 zombies just fell out of the sky and died. And they were falling from a pretty high distance, too.
Had to be, because they were not taking fall damage at 72 blocks.
Fall damage was different with 15 for zombies.
Mm-hmm.
I took this little shop apart. Got a lot of cloth and a lot of politics.
Well, we go through prodigious amounts of cloth and bones for duct tape.
We should do a retro server. Go back to 15. 14 or 15. Well, the thing that I miss most about the earlier versions of 7 Days is the hub city. At 00 on all the maps was an irradiated
I'd heard about
wasteland.
that,
Yeah, that's where you found the wasteland. Wasn't irradiated, it was wasteland.
But it was a city.
But a city,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, because
And there was
that was where Elle went foraging resources.
right, because there were certain things there I understood you could find that you could not find anywhere else.
Mm-hmm. And there were usually several Kraka books. What was Working Stiffs? They had a couple of the towers.
Yeah, the bigger what we would consider like tier 5 and bigger buildings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that was the only place some of that would spawn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, having to use schematics to build stuff. Or even the auger, if I remember right, had a schematic.
Would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised the bird didn't even wake up.
The fries and the bird didn't even wake up.
I'm surprised. The
Oh,
bird didn't
okay.
even wake up when I went by it. Like I was right, literally next to it, like an inch next to it, and it didn't even wake up.
Most of the sleepers don't. You can tap them and they don't.
Uh-huh.
And their NyQuil, it works really good, and I want to know where they get it.
Exactly, Sepicus. Yep. Just ask Annie. And need a door here. Excuse me.
It has been so long since I had pizza. I ate the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Oh,
gonna
is it
blow.
good?
Help.
Did you have to share
Well-
it with anyone?
Nope, I had my own.
Ooh.
Well, okay, Spill, make and model.
Little Caesars meat lovers.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
I haven't had Little Caesars.
We have one up the street.
Mm-hmm.
It's
They're not bad for
generic fast food pizza, but
Yep,
you know what?
it is.
It's really good when you haven't had it for about a year or two.
Yep.
It is not bad for fast food pizza. It really isn't.
I had Pizza Hut once in the last 20 years. It was just as bad as I remembered.
Yep.
But Garlic Jim's pizza is amazing.
Yeah, they're nice for a pizzeria. I like, however, if I had to choose between the two, I like Astoria better.
Yeah. I could understand liking it better. I don't.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
You know. But they're both good for different reasons. I like Garlic Jim's too.
And saw a Band-Aid in the pizza. That doesn't surprise me, Redbeard.
All right. Oh, I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Alright, what are we doing up here?
Well, this is just the, you know, anti-screamer stuff. We are taking this hill down to Bedrock.
Okie dokie.
Which should net us a fair amount of oil shell, some nitrates, probably some lead. And, you know, who knows what else?
I'm picking apart cars to get polymers.
Yeah, I'll leave that for now.
Wow, really? Okay. A coyote just spawned right in front of me.
They do that at times.
Was it alive or dead?
Alive.
Okay.
Better be dead now.
It just poofed. And it showed up right out of nowhere and just started walking like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna mess with you this time.
Ah, come on. We need the bones.
We do.
figuring out, trying to get the polymers for us right now too.
Yeah, normally what I do, Caveman, is I will excavate the perimeter all the way to bedrock. And that way, if anybody does get over the wall, they take a really long step.
Yeah, I was just chopping the top off for right now.
Yeah, well, as soon as I get the wall up and the spikes, I'll start doing the perimeter. But you know, start wherever you're comfy.
Really? Interesting. The car took damage before I even hit him, and then I hit him, and it made the damage sound.
Oh, Domino's took over Pizza Hut in Australia? Interesting.
I didn't even know that was possible. Oh.
Yeah, they can sell the franchise in specific areas.
Depending on the legal requirements of the franchise.
So this still needs to go up at least one more floor.
Not bad. Down just another engine.
Well, the other thing that wrenching cars that is going to be exceedingly useful and necessary in the not distant term are headlights.
I'm getting those.
Yes, Karubi is going to need lots and lots of lanterns.
I'm searching cars and then taking them apart. So I got like 11 so far.
Oh yeah, because Chat hasn't even seen what Karubi has been working on. She's got her own build going on.
Yeah, isn't her build a secret still?
Oh, it is.
But it's big and large portions of it are underground, so.
Yeah.
She will need lots of lanterns.
I didn't even know I could do that. Well, I knew I could, not that fast. Augering her head, took it off in one hit.
Oh yeah.
Well, and the auger and chainsaw used to actually be pretty good weapons.
They're adequate now. They're not as good
Barely.
Adequate. I did say adequate.
Yeah, because I've done a horde with just a chainsaw. Back when they were actually viable as a weapon. I think it was modded, but I don't remember what mod it was. May not have been.
I was gonna say, I don't. Well, take it back, because I have played so little vanilla. Although I have played, contrary to what Bill will tell you, I have played vanilla,
Mm-hmm.
But you're right. I remember one of the first ones that I did. So it's probably Undead Legacy. When I was working a lot, I killed a lot of zombies with the auger.
Yeah. It was Alpha 15 or 16 that I last did a auger or a chainsaw horde. Here. Do this.
Anybody know what the porta potties give via cloth
They give polymer.
or polymer? Sorry, that's what I meant.
Yes, they do.
A fairly good amount, if I remember right.
I don't remember how much.
Just that the fact that they do is killer cool.
Mm-hmm.
Not much, maybe like 10, if you're
Okay.
lucky.
How did I do that? So let's move over.
Get off me, you mutts. Somehow tonight, I seem to be mass attracting dogs.
Happens.
You know, the hospital gurneys give polymers.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget any gore blocks you happen to wander by. Oh, and tires on the road.
I'm at this medical place over here.
Okay.
Tearing it up. Hit the point. If you want something, you'll have to respawn the whole thing. I'm taking every single inch of usable piece that we can use.
Yeah, you don't hear anybody objecting here. Yeah, as long as it's not an office that I'm, responsible for biohazard compliance, it's all good.
It's those biohazard medical areas.
Mm-hmm.
It's outdoors.
Yeah, zombies certainly aren't a biohazard.
No, not at all.
Exactly.
Well, actually, compliance auditors.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, they are a biohazard. Or can be a.
Speaking of, did you
Yeah.
see John Oliver last night?
No.
Oh my bog. Kirbia will particularly appreciate this, having grown up in Seattle when it was a Boeing town.
Considering the parental actually was a Boeing man.
Afterthoughts.
Uh-huh.
Just posted a picture in Public Links channel. He needs to make one of those somewhere in the build. Oh, you think I need to make something? Let's take a look. The skateboarding squirrel?
That is really cool.
A giant skateboarding squirrel.
Well, Luna
That's like a Luna thing.
Luna is our
A
squirrel.
Luna thing.
Hmm.
Yep.
This zombie just got up and walked away. Like, I don't want no part of this.
We do that sometimes.
He got up.
At
and
least
walked out
40
of the tent, walked from the entrance.
At least 40 feet tall. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Well,
Uh,
she did,
Look in Public Links, Annie.
I'm terrified.
Yeah, Sevicus wants us to build one of those that's 40 feet tall.
Well, he did
The outline actually doesn't look that difficult,
No.
shape-wise.
She did Nebuchadnezzar at
Mhm.
110 feet tall, so...
Uh-huh.
Boy, it got dark fast.
Oh, yeah, it's raining.
And here I was just about to say, it's not terribly dark here as I see it starting to move in.
Oh.
How rude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here. Here's Spiky, Spiky, Spiky. Where did they go?
Interesting.
Hmm.
There's there was a bird out here, but as soon as while I was in the tent, as soon as I left, it's gone.
Oh, don't worry. It'll come back and start
On you.
on
Yep.
you. Yep.
When you least expect it.
Hmm.
Never mind. Hi.
Hmm. Hmm.
What else exactly?
I'm having extreme difficulty hitboxing these spikes to upgrade.
Yep.
Well, the first row I got fine. The second row I got adequate. The third row
You're not going to get the third row.
I got 1.
Yeah, because if they're even the slightest bit underground, you're not going to be able to hit the hitbox.
This is not underground. This is on a wall.
Yeah, but in order to get the plane, you've got the blocks in front of it. You're not going to be able to reach it on a lot of them. You could try it from a different angle.
I'll have to, because yeah, I may have to stand on a block and shoot down at it to.
Yeah. Were you around in the days of having to use frames to get over spikes?
Nope.
You had to build
Maybe.
a pathway of blocks. Well, it was up until 18 when you didn't really have to. They added better spikes.
When I joined, they had the barbed wire barricades and the log spikes, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I miss those log spikes.
I don't miss
Flip
the
them
log
upside down.
spikes.
They made excellent base traps.
Yeah, they did, especially if you put barbed wire on top of them. And those are the days that I'm talking about, because you could actually use the wood frames to build a catwalk on top of the spikes.
Right.
Yeah, don't miss about the log spikes or zombies being able to jump and still run at you.
Don't. The barbed wire was gone by time I joined. I
Yep.
don't recall barbed wire, but there was log spikes. I think for one more, not a full alpha, but at least a couple of revisions because it didn't last long after I joined.
Mm-hmm.
But I think barbed wire was actually gone.
It probably was.
Because I remember people talking about it. I was like,
Mm.
we couldn't craft it. We could get it or something, but you couldn't craft it.
Yeah, the barbed wire barricades. Oh,
Well, and the barricades, I think, are still in the game. But the flat
There's, I
barbed
think,
wire,
a lot of
the
yeah. I think there's a
sheep.
lot of residual stuff that's still there. It's just
Yeah, like try going to a
inaccessible.
junkyard,
Mm.
POI. It's there.
Yeah, but it's not available to the player.
Nope, it's not. Which is annoying. It's rude.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's probably a lot of residual code of items even that aren't even used as in NPC type things or POIs that just have never been removed.
Uh-huh.
Because gosh, that would be efficient coding.
Uh-huh. And it's called cleanup.
Well,
However,
however, and as much as it pains me to say this,
Mm-hmm.
in the pimp's defense, they are certainly by far not the first, nor will they be the last dev or coders to do that in a video game.
Oh yeah,
no.
not by a long shot.
Heavens, not by. Yeah, I have to stand on a block to upgrade the spikes.
Yep, sounds like sometimes.
And I have to decide what I'm gonna do.
Crawlers jump. I keep forgetting the crawlers move like spider monkeys at night.
And I fell.
Mm.
Oh, I had a hole in the floor and I fell through it.
Oh. Don't think you're supposed to do that.
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm.
I guess I made it to Joel's.
Okay. Yeah. Probably just email.
Well, that doesn't help.
Yep. Okay. Catch up on chat. The business. Cleanup does cost time and money, but it's a lot less if you keep track of it as you're going along, cleaning up code, optimizing code, and eliminating old code. That should be done as you're going along.
And that will, down the road, greatly reduce the amount of catastrophic debugging you need to do.
Yep.
Because a lot of that garbage code causes problems.
Yep. Draconis, how are you? I need more coffee. You're doing good? Nice. I'm glad to hear that.
You kidding? I need my first cup.
This is my first cup. It's when I
I'm
was
gonna wait
waking up.
longer than you have.
Yeah, but this is the first coffee I've had today. I was waking up with the caffeine headache after my nap.
That is definitely not good.
No. Because those are not very comfortable. Draconis, I got the stairs up to here now. This is what, the third floor? We got a problem, Annie.
Yes.
You have my deepest respect on stair building.
What is it, Ted? What do you do?
There's one more floor above this,
Yes.
and 2 more floors on the towers up here. So the towers are going to match. I don't think there may be 1 extra floor over here between the 2 towers.
Very nice. I already have over 800 polymers for y'all.
Good. Save more
Nice.
dew collectors.
Mm-hmm.
There's something. Oh, explodey arrows also require polymers. As I say, I know there's something else that we need.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, Redbeard. With pointers to code that doesn't exist anymore or doesn't do what you think it does. Doesn't do what it's described to be doing.
Absolutely.
Or doesn't have a description.
Double absolutely.
Yep.
Okay, now you're all talking about coffee. I need to go make me a mocha. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some here before long.
Oh no, actually I think we got it right.
Okay. Because so the towers are kind of the ground level, like the actual ground level.
Mm-hmm.
Their towers are 5 floors
Yeah.
high.
Yeah.
The main bulk of the castle are 4
3
floors high.
Well, 3 or 4. Oh yeah. So if you count the basement.
You have a
count the basement.
Yeah.
And the very front part, the front part of the castle has 3 tiers, 3 levels to it. So all the path.
Yeah, so this should be the top of the tower, wall in the front of the castle.
And how tall each floor?
6 blocks.
Okay.
Counting the ceiling block. So it's 5 empty blocks.
Yes. Awesome.
Yep. Had to double check.
Yeah. I should just go run a wall, like a undecorated wall down there, just to make sure that's 3.
Uh-huh.
Nope, maybe should then see him first. Hold on.
Well, and I think that's what's making it take so long between updates with 7 Days to Die. Is that there's so much spaghetti code that even the FTB developers have to dig through that it just takes a really long time to do anything.
And then there's Joel in the background crying.
Yeah, but we don't talk about Joel. I think part of the problem is every time Joel tries a new game, they try to retool 7 Days to Die to act like that game.
Oh no. So basically, people just take away his Steam account then.
Yep. At least that's the only thing I can think of. That makes sense. That is.
Oh, I can think of things that, I won't say on stream.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing, Draconis? Oh, come on. No one knows what the name of a group of cats is.
Annie?
Yes?
That. Oop. We've had this chat.
Oh, cat group. I thought you said
and-
cat poop.
No, and there's actually like 7 acceptable answers on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I slept since then?
Okay.
A what? What did you say?
I slept since then.
Oh.
The go-to excuse for not remembering something.
Some of them are actually very funny.
Very funny or very punny?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
And don't tell anyone that the question file is still on Discord.
Too late.
Yeah. Oh wow, you did have a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can I tell you?
My 2 favorites are a glaring and a nuisance.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Thank you. Peppermint mocha in hand.
Oh.
Nice frothy mocha milk.
Mm-hmm. Fancy.
It pays to have a milk frother in this a little mini poor man's espresso machine.
Yes, Pixel, there are several for that one as well.
Yay, Pixel! Now that I'm fortified and toasty, I can continue working.
Uh-huh. What was the name of the guy that you were watching earlier, Rubia?
Soap passion.
Soap Passion. Okay.
Yep. With 2 P's.
So 2 P's are not 2 P's?
Uh-huh. That is never a question in my household, especially if I'm having rice.
Uh-huh.
And there is a nice, lovely pound of pea salad in my fridge waiting for lunch.
Oh. What do you put in your pea salad?
I don't. Well, when I make pea salad, I just use peas and cheese and a little bit of onion. But this is pea salad and bacon. 'Cause, well, you gotta have bacon. But this is from Winco because Winco makes a really nice pea salad. And they had their red potato salad today, the other day. So I got some red potato salad as well. They have always have 3 or 4 types of potato salad, but I like their San Francisco style and then their red potato salad. And they rarely have German, so I don't hold my breath, but I like their red the best.
Okay, this would be roof here.
So did you solve your stair problem and your floor?
Yeah.
Cool.
I've still got one more set of stairs to do, though.
Yeah. Stairs for the win. Uh-oh.
That's actually going to look really good, Annie.
That's what I thought was going to happen.
And the Tuck. How are you doing, Tuck? Pixel, I think Tuck is stealing some of your mojo with the bot.
Uh-oh.
This is not good. It's on now. They're gonna throw it down.
I'm actually doing pretty good. Making a lot of progress on the structure of the building. You're just making him think he's winning for now. Aha.
False security.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Was it the group Crazy Town that did the song Butterflies? Hang on a minute. Curiosity.
Uh-oh. Yeah, well, curiosity.
I was gonna say, be careful, dude. You may not have that many lives to spare.
Oh.
Because I don't know how it applies to squirrels, though.
What was that, Annie? You're soft.
Squirrels is in there.
Yeah, it is. It is Crazy Town. They were absolutely ridiculed for that. that song. Never was sure why.
Because it wasn't mainstream?
I was gonna say wrong time, wrong place.
I think it was that it was a little too mainstream. It's just a really, really sappy song. I'll put it in chat. Actually a pretty good song. Except for the lyrics. The lyrics are really sappy.
But it's got a fair hook.
Yeah, it does.
I think you make it sound like Totep and Sappy's got,
No, it's...
But there are actually... L has acquired some songs of late that he would also never go there. Except that they've got very
good hook.
great hook.
It's a unique piece in and of itself, but the mainstream catalog by performer wouldn't really satisfy.
Can you see him doing Billie Eilish?
Well, that's my point.
Yeah.
I've got a few of those myself. I wouldn't listen to the entirety of a catalog by this one person, but I've got 3 or 4 of their songs because, the song itself is just like, yeah, baby, rocking the world.
Yeah.
Well, apparently he did a theme song for something that he watches, and it is.
It works.
It works for him.
Exactly. I can get there.
I really do like Billie Eilish and most of her music.
Yeah.
I don't.
You don't like Billie Eilish?
I don't. Well, I've heard her speak,
Oh.
and so it's like. Arcade, there's a bunch of stuff still in boxes over at the other diggy. There's not much here yet. There's rocks and stuff to go to the workshop in the other diggy.
Are the windows all the same all the way up on the towers, Annie?
They're going to be.
Good answer.
I was gonna say that is a fabulous answer, man. Wow.
Because I can't do pointy top windows at a 45 degree angle.
At an angle.
Okay.
Yeah, at an angle, because fun pimps.
Yep. That dang tree. Getting my
What
hopes
tree?
up. Yeah.
Oh.
I actually don't. Yeah, it is a small tree. I thought it was a zombie.
Aw. Do we turn on some campfires on for us?
No.
Living half?
No, that's just not natural.
Today, kids.
Just not natural.
You want to go to that dance floor and do dancing?
No.
To get the
It
blood
is
pumping?
natural. It is very pagan, very ritualistic, very natural.
Mhm.
Pull it together.
Yes, exactly. Come on.
Is it all this clay and stuff? Then
Clay, sand, and rock.
That
And
that
then-
should be an answer pixel. Group of turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninjas.
Yeah, should be actually. But wasn't because, take it up with library.org.
I like that answer. That is a great answer. And we should modify the file.
Yeah, I'm totally
Oh my
fine on
god,
that.
that was lovely. Thank you, Pixel. That was amazing.
I'm totally down with that.
Oh my gosh.
There we go. I'm adding it.
At the base.
Oh no.
Oh, that made me smile. I love it.
Oh, interesting.
Huh.
Wait, the
The
base.
actual answers.
They gotta go soon.
Hold on, Arcade. The actual answer is what?
For a group of turtles.
What is it?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Well, the
Oh, there
trivia
it is.
question. Yeah.
Yeah, here, it just rolled.
Yep. That's
Fail.
that's just one of
Huh.
them.
Wow.
Nest is another answer for that.
Huh. Okay, what was your question, Arcade?
I was just saying, does anybody at the base that can help me unload real quick? 'Cause I gotta go soon.
No, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Base for the workshop. Because most of that stuff should go to the workshop.
The works.
The
production factory.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, where the supply closet.
Okay.
Oh, the little box upstairs.
Well, actually, the downstairs in the big diggy place is where there are lots of boxes. But yeah, you can put it in just the supply closet, and we'll get to it.
Yep.
The one that's covered by the 2 wooden blocks.
That'll do.
You wanted lead, we got lead, but it's in a horrible spot. Look down on that.
Well, by the time we get down to bedrock on this, we'll get it. Does it go under the road?
Yeah, it's up underneath the blocks that you're putting down. It's on the outside wall, but it's a huge deposit.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what we can do.
Stately Owl, welcome.
Now, our access point to this joint now, especially if you don't have full parkour, there's a boulder
I do.
Okay, a boulder over on the east side. Hop up on the boulder and then jump up onto the wall. It's, surrounded by spikes.
There's a bunch of books in there too.
Oh, actually, what you're seeing there, that's asphalt. Unless you're talking...
Me? No, I
Oh, your friend watching with
right in
you
front of me.
said it. Oh.
Rubia, there's I put 5 engines and a bunch of headlights. I brought
Okay.
53 headlights for you.
For...
You are
Whatever.
going to need lanterns.
Oh, okay. The segue was not... that I couldn't track, I'm sorry.
Sorry. But they're on the top. When you go in the little room upstairs, it says supply. It's on the top 2 left, and the left, second one down on the left.
Alright. I'm sure
Are the
we'll,
ones that are full of
yeah.
stuff.
we'll find it.
Oh, yeah, that's not the roadside, so we can, if we need to extend out on that side.
Yeah, I was just letting you know it's there.
Okay, yeah, no. The other corner is asphalt.
And Bent, there's 4 rideable boxes here for you.
Okay, thank you.
I brought 429 freaking mechanical parts. Think I have enough for now.
Well, for the moment, yeah. Well, that'll last, a day or two.
Yeah.
It wouldn't last in Darkness Falls.
Eh,
Although that was electrical parts that
Electrical parts. Yes, yes, indeed.
There's also on the bottom, I labeled one repair kits. I put every repair kit I had
Oops.
in there in case you need them.
Oops.
There's tool, armor, melee, regular, radio, gun, and crossbow bow. If you need them, bent while you're out here,
Okay,
so you don't have
thank
to
you.
go as far.
Thank you.
I also put 9,700 gas in there too.
Okie doke. Thank you.
All right, guys. I gotta
Have a-
run.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Night, night.
Night. Thanks, Tex.
You're welcome.
By the way, caveman, have you slurped down a mining potion?
Mining potion?
An
Mhm.
elixir of the Mad Miner. Increase your resource take. I think it might reduce your food and water need.
I haven't. I got Motherlode Miner 69er maxed out, but I did not know
Let me
there was a mining potion.
yes, let me give you some magic mining potions.
This one's free.
Just drop it down.
Yeah, first one's free.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, want some candy?
First one's free, then you come to me.
And the other thing about these, and all the other potions,
The real
is
fool.
if you
Boobs.
top out your iron gut, and they will last longer. It will last an hour if you top out iron gut.
Yep.
Good to know.
Oh, you need to try the spider potion.
Okay. Did you get it?
No, you don't, caveman.
No, don't
Don't do it.
Tex.
Oh,
Don't
come
do
on.
it.
Don't do it. You will regret it. Even
Somebody
he
just trying to
regrets it.
bait me.
Yes.
If you mine
Did you
and
just
you
grab it?
and you move around, don't spider. Just don't.
If you
Trust
build.
me on the small print.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Ask
you-
us how we know.
Yeah, you can't build with them.
I'm down inside the hole in the corner.
We got into a world of hurt trying to do that.
Yeah,
Oh.
the spider potion, the elixir of the feral spider. It's a 15 block jump, and 200 and
remember that one.
220% mobility increase.
Hold on a second.
How are you doing tonight, the real foobs? Hope you're doing good. Fox, how are you, Fox?
Alrighty. Alrighty.
Thank you.
You are most welcome.
Although I think I'm getting to an appropriate time to actually use the spider potion now. Drug your nose out of your mange for dinner and saw we were on. That's not
I'm going
making
over.
too much sense for me. Or to me.
Oh, Jug knows out of the manga.
Oh,
And
manga!
Yes, that makes much more sense.
Yes, that does.
Yeah, okay, man. I'm going over to get the other boxes and stuff from the other big place.
Okay.
We never talk about manga around here, so I didn't recognize the word.
Never. Kind of like we never talk about food.
Exactly. Yep. That's not right either. Oh, yeah, no, it is. Oh, dang it.
Don't beat on my wall.
Did you see Fox's question, Rubia? Is Kirby on break?
I don't think so.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, she's muted, though. So I think she is.
Okay.
Probably one of those pesky people asking her questions while she's trying to
Oh,
play
yeah.
a game.
Pesky, pesky tenants.
Alright, somebody help out the blind guy. What category is Iron Gut in?
That is in. I think it's in. Hold on a second. I know where it is. I know where it is. It's Jack of all trades. Wait. Take it back. It's not there. Phil 6.
I don't see it.
He's calling it something else. Because, you know, it's Iron Gut in vanilla. I think it is might be Healing Factor. Is the equivalent of Iron Gut.
Yeah, I think if I roll those two things in together. Because
Doesn't
looking for it.
doesn't it say on the potion?
Mm-mm.
I thought it did somewhere.
I think it says in the alchemy.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, it is not just you, caveman.
I don't feel so bad now.
We're going through with the one by one, trying to figure out, because it does it. It's an attribute,
But
that makes the potion last longer. But
you know what? Let me look at attributes. See, you gotta put points into empath. You gotta level up empath.
leaky gut.
Okay.
Level 1 empath.
Yes. So.
And then iron gut is level 5.
Oh,
Five.
okay. Yeah.
I see
Yeah.
it now. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So I had to read each attribute. It's like the base title. That's what he did.
Well, I was looking at the sub-attributes rather than the actual attribute.
Right.
Yeah. Yep. I was doing that first too. That like, wait a second. I know I
So
saw
is
it. I was like, I know he rearranged things, and I forgot. Because it's been a while. It's been a while since I backed that out.
And Gan calls things different than
Conventional. He likes to keep us on our toes.
That's okay.
I love that thing that's an empath. Hold your breath for 84 seconds. Chance of dysentery is reduced by 1%. So choke down the rotten food as long as you hold your nose while you eat it.
Yeah, there were some other really funny ones too.
Oh yeah.
Is it Elixir of the Feral Spider? That had a good one. Yeah, do not swallow the spring. Its essence has been absorbed by the infusion. But now a brittle spring breaks when you fish it out of the bottle.
Speaking of, 6 out of 7 zip ties that I attempted to use today were brittle out of the package.
Oh.
And color me unamused.
Yeah.
Oh, and Caveman, if you don't have yucca smoothies, because we're in the desert, and you'll find that you have trouble regulating temperature. I'll put some in the box by the ladder.
And I have quite a few of them on me.
Okay,
Good.
just so you know, in the desert, that is the beverage of choice.
Mm-hmm. If we're running low, just tell me, and I'll go make some more.
All the cool kids are drinking it these days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what keeps us the cool kids instead of the hot kids.
Yuck, yuck, yuck.
Hey, I so rarely get a chance to do that. I mean, consider, who I live with, and the fact that he is, for as challenged as he is about a lot of things, he is still way quicker than me on punishing. Thank you, Caveman. That is... We have rules about puns in our house. And, so, gosh, I got 2 in one night. How the hell did that happen?
That's not right.
Did you break some attacks?
No, I wasn't paying attention and put a block in the wrong place. If you don't have a good foundation, of course I can't see. That's where that window is.
Game. Behave yourself.
You're in pain again. I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh. Feel better.
Yeah. Oh, yes, and sneezing is the worst for making spasms
Yep.
flare up.
Oh, more coffee. I think the coffee's actually putting me to sleep.
No.
Yeah, what's a little ADHD between friends?
Uh-huh.
one of the doctors that I worked with couldn't drink coffee because, you know, shouldn't operate on people's eyes when you have the shakes.
No.
Reasonable, prudent, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was absolutely gobsmacked that I could drink 2 triples and A, go to surgery, and B, go to sleep.
Uh-huh.
He found that very unfair. And he wasn't really a big coffee drinker. It was just that he couldn't. And he, you know, he took offense at, you know, that was his oppositional defiance. You know, it was more that he really, really couldn't consume it. Not that he was actually a big coffee drinker.
Mm-hmm. Dang it.
You too.
Oh, just wasn't paying attention when I was placing a block. Like that.
It happens.
Mm-hmm. Why does that look wrong? Oh, how did I get that off?
Did it come over there and help you?
I don't know. Did I place a block wrong?
I'm concerned.
Or is that too thick? It's one thick. Oh, don't worry about it. I got it. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't holding your mouth right.
No.
Nothing. Just reading Twitch chat.
Yep, that's the problem. So those are right. These are wrong. That's better.
Okay, Draconis. How about if you took the A out of Caesar? Like the first A out of Caesar. Does that help you in the locale? hopefully we learn something new every day. If not, and it's probably time to plant you. I've told my folk, I expect that I will do my last learning of this incarnation sometime after my ashes are scattered.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I've never A, been ashes, and B, been, scattered as ashes before. So.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I can't say that I've never been scattered. That seems to be kind of a natural state for me.
I said as ashes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, that's the modifier right there.
Yeah, because, been scattered plenty.
Dang it.
I can change it. I can change it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. What did you do?
Nothing. It's just the little walkway between the courtyards.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even. Did you hurt yourself?
For some reason, I didn't take damage, but it did make me huff when I jumped down.
Are you in God mode still?
No.
That's weird.
I'm in debug, but I'm not in God mode.
Huh.
So what was it that wasn't even?
Over here, the little walkway. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
So we have 1, 2, 3 gap, and then the
2.
boop.
Oh, 1. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Well, just move this block. This block over to here. Then it bring this one over to here.
Oh, the doorways though,
Oh,
because this here is perfectly fine with the. The problem was that the staircase was in the wrong spot.
oh, okay.
But that will totally mess up the everything else. So I'm just gonna live with it, and hopefully no one notices it.
The Gigglepus Gang, welcome. Long time no see. Hope you're doing well.
Yes.
And if people don't know it, Gigglepus Gang is an amazing streamer here on Twitch. Please do go give them a follow. Doing good. We're making progress on the build, so I'm happy. Exclamation point build if you want to see what this is based on. It's based on a real castle. So it's at least one more floor for the towers. But I think everything up front is done, as far as structure is concerned. Yeah, Giggle Plus Gang has a really nice voice.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Thank you.
Apparently, one of my neighbors was concerned about my welfare.
Oh.
Yes. I had to go reassure him.
And what were you doing to make them nervous about that?
I don't know.
Oh.
Apparently, he came in from his evening constitutional
Hmm.
and was walking by my door and stopped by my door and wouldn't move and sat in front of my door
Until you answered the door?
until his mama knocked on my door to make sure everything was okay because she couldn't call him away from the door. So I opened the door and here was Jax sitting at the bottom of the door looking up at me like, okay.
I'm supposed to come in here too.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, we're just making sure you're okay because Jax wouldn't come back. I couldn't call him away from the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, okay. I'm fine. Just hanging out with the guys. And they're like, she's like, okay, just making sure because he was sniffing really hard and wouldn't walk away from the door. And I'm like, well, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I really do.
Check on Lollipop. Is she hiding?
No, she's right here. No, she's right here in the office with me.
Okay, maybe he knows she's been feeling funky.
Maybe. She has been punky today.
Mm-hmm.
But no, she's right here. She's now annoyed at me because I lifted the blanket to look at her.
Okay.
I can feel the glare from here.
Yes.
Yep.
And it was too.
Yeah, that's one of the names
yeah,
of a group of cats, is a glaring.
That's right. I remember.
It fits. She was like, "Nah." But she just put her head back down and was like,
Ah, okay. That's emotional.
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah.
So I put him on the bed for a few minutes and rubbed his belly. He just got back from the vet too, so.
Oh.
So I put
okay.
him on the bed and rubbed his belly for a little bit and
There it is.
Yeah, we
reassured
got
him
company.
all was well.
All right, little girl, where are you? You can snuggle those spikes. Yes, you can.
Can you get a spike? Can you get a spike? Yeah, look, you get a spike too.
And you can kiss this one and this one and this one.
Uh-huh. Didn't even drop a loot bag.
Wow.
Well, duh.
Yeah, they're like that.
Cheeky.
They are.
They are selfish little goits.
They are. Alright, here's something else. Karen. Hi, Cactus. Bye, Cactus.
Universal donor.
You got it.
Well, I guess that would be the universal phlebotomist. But,
That is the universal phlebotomist. Okay, we gotta put out some more spikies. So we have 2 tweakers and Norman hung on the spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, I'm using a pickaxe.
we won't discuss their proclivities. And I know I said that wrong.
That's okay.
Won't discuss the what?
Their proclivities.
Mm. Oh, dang it. Keep doing that. Yeah, and I've never even heard of Henley as any type of clothing.
Really?
Uh-huh.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Never heard of Henley as a type of clothing.
Although you've seen them, because I wear them.
Yeah,
Not
but
frequently, but
I'm
you
not.
probably you never knew what they were called.
Yeah, and I'm not a fashionista, so I'm not going to pay attention either.
What?
It's not even it's not even a fashionista thing. It's just clothing.
Yeah, but I barely recognize Levi's.
Oh.
Okay, I will give you that one. I will give you that one. But I'm just saying it's just because it's just clothing, and it falls more because it would fall more in the category of the types of clothes you wear versus the types of clothes
Yeah, exactly.
somebody else might wear.
Yep.
And that was why I was surprised you hadn't heard of Henley.
Because I bet you've probably worn them.
Oh, come on. I
No.
do not need this.
The
Do
closest-
not spike on me.
The closest thing I've worn is Calvin Klein underwear, because those are actually comfortable.
Have you ever worn a polo shirt?
No.
Never worn a button-up T-shirt?
T-shirt?
Yeah, button-up.
No.
Okay, because a Henley is basically a button-up T-shirt.
Oh.
It's usually waffle weave fabric, not always, but usually.
Usually.
It is sometimes.
That's what makes it comfy.
Yeah, but it's a 3-button T-shirt basically.
Is it only the collar that buttons up?
It is collarless, but it buttons about 3 buttons to the. Oh, sorry, caveman. Didn't mean to excavate over your knee.
My accents.
Oh, Fox has a question for you, Caribbean. Wormy. I'm
See if
doing
I can
good.
get my stream to restream here.
And now that I've excavated out from under your feet, if you can't reach that top box, you can reach it from the ladder.
Yep. Okay, no one look. You might lose your eyesight.
Oh no. Avert thine eyes. The pain's coming.
Where did I put colors?
There. Okay. I think I got it. I think I got
Oh God, I saw it.
it. Poor Caribbean.
Well, it's I don't know which is worse, the yellow or the circular
Yellow.
strobing effect of trying to move when your frame rate is 3.
Yep.
Oh,
It's all bad, Caribbean. It's all bad. There's no
You know,
competition.
the funny thing is stuff like that never used to bother me.
You used to be 19 too.
Don't remind me.
Neither of those are true statements any longer.
Thank God.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
I hated being 19.
Mhm.
I was so looking forward to at least turning 30.
Lord, I tell you, and people are gobsmacked when I tell them I had more fun in my 40s than I ever did in my 20s.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was way too busy in my 20s just surviving.
And
Okay.
I realize we don't discuss age, but I do have to say it. My 50th was a blast,
Yeah.
and I look forward to my 60th.
did miss one there. So I ran into Three Doors Down again the other night.
Oh,
Used to
there's
be
one I haven't heard of for a bit.
Yeah, I think it was a band that I used to like, but I listened to Kryptonite, their big hit.
Oh yeah.
It had to have been either a different album or a different song or something, because
Wasn't it?
That was not the style of music I like or have liked.
Not where you were at that point in your life.
Yes.
I actually saw Three Doors Down at a Lollapalooza type of an event. My niece dragged me off. My niece's mother dragged me off to one year.
What is what? Fun? All the colors? Oh, the colors show stability. So this block is stable all the way to the ground. So if you go into debug mode and show stability, instead of getting blinded every time we paint the green blocks, that way we can see which blocks are stable without having to go into show stability.
Oh, it was nice.
And that is such a brilliant idea. And I will so be doing that when I get to that point.
Some of the newer works have been good. I would imagine Evanescence, the album right after Bring Me to Life, was that their big hit?
I think so,
Well,
yeah.
her first album was just called Evanescence.
Well, I'm not asking about that. I'm asking which song.
I think it is Bring Me to Life. Or
Yeah, Bring Me to Life.
But the album right after that album wasn't that great. But their latest stuff and the stuff after that album have actually been really good. I think she's really come into her own. I think it's also because she doesn't have the studio telling her what she should do and what she shouldn't do. So she's actually making her own music without any controls over her. Because she's amazing. Yeah, I like Amy Lee. I like her, and who was the other one? They did a duet. I can't think of on my feet like that.
1 second.
I haven't thought of the other group in a long time.
So she did a duet with Seether and also Korn.
No.
Okay.
Hang on a minute. Haley Williams, that's it.
Oh,
No,
yes.
no. It wasn't Haley Williams.
It wasn't her from Paramore?
No, because she wasn't from. Has she gone solo from Paramore?
No, the Paramore is
Well,
back
I know.
together.
Will Frame Spike actually release itself, or do I need to log out?
Hang on a minute.
You might have to relog.
Wasn't Seether? Was a duet. So I think it was the lead singer of Hailstorm or something like that.
Oh.
That's why I'm having trouble remembering. Is it's a kind of an odd name.
When the leg's so bad you can't even exit.
Oh. You might have to, Oh, there you go.
What?
There. Caribbean finally was able to exit the game.
No, because I can't stand Lindsey Sterling. Thought it was the lead singer of Hailstorm, or whatever the name. Yeah, on stage for performance of Break In. But what's the name of the lead singer of Hailstorm?
Okay, hold on a second. Singer.
Yes, Pumpkin.
Lizzie Hale.
Lizzie Hale, that's it.
Oh, we said that.
I love In This Moment. Even with the changes of lead singer, I still like In This Moment.
Oh dear.
You alright?
Oh, I just started slipping through the world.
Yeah, you get that every once in a while.
Issues.
Yeah, well, that's actually the first time it's happened in quite a while.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
they've all been given to me.
Yeah. I got
least
the
it's-
world, slipping through the world thing last time we were on the server.
Yeah, I had it just a few minutes ago.
Well, at least it's warm where you're going.
Yeah, I can
Speak
handle
for
that.
yourself. My south froze over. It's pretty darn chilly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we have a GAN. I mean, I didn't say anything.
I like Slipknot, I like Mushroom Head. I like Spirit Box, I like Sleep Token. I love Korn.
Yeah, a lot of us like corn as long as it's roasted.
Yeah, funny. Very funny.
I approve.
Should get punished for that.
You are not my type. And I'm certainly not yours.
Nope.
Oh, the number of realtors who assumed I was your wife.
Oh.
Awkward.
Oh, no, Annie.
Yeah.
Fun, wonderfully, pleasantly, joyfully awkward for me was when her... I don't even know what the man's title was. Although a friend of mine of 30-odd years knows him personally because they work together. But the gentleman who helped you with your in spousal support at Smoky Point, that in family services, who assumed that I was her spouse,
Oh.
or asked, or actually I shouldn't say assumed, asked nicely if I was either her spouse or her partner.
Yeah.
And I thought that was
Did they need to generate a military ID for her? Basically.
Well, that was actually really nice of them.
It was,
It was.
but
Oh,
like
yeah.
I said, pleasantly, wonderfully, surprisingly awkward for me because I didn't see it coming.
Oh.
And it was like, no.
Well, that
and-
was one of the irritating things about going on the yarn crawl. We had the
Yeah.
one assume that
Oh God,
because
know.
I was the male in the party that I didn't do any type of fiber work.
And that was ostensibly a exceedingly queer-friendly shop.
Yep.
Yeah, that was just rude.
That
Yep.
was.
That's a fail on their part.
That was a that was definitely a. They got gigged for that.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if you guys gigged them. I did.
I am friends IRL with 2 of the people. Bent and Carubia. We are friends IRL.
We are nearly neighbors. IRL.
Yep. And if
And we are
if
neighbors.
Annie was any closer, she would be a IRL friend as well as online friend. But that's the case with anyone we stream with.
And, like, I'm on the opposite coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's a few thousand miles between friends? We'll just fold space.
Uh-huh.
Actually, you know,
Well, we didn't
I-
actually know each other IRL until I moved to Seattle.
Exactly. We knew what 2 years before we met.
Yep.
well,
More than that. Well, a little more
yeah,
than that.
way more than that for me because, and somewhat more than that for you.
That's what I mean. A little bit more than that.
Mm-hmm,
But at least consistently for 2.5.
mm-hmm.
That's one of the things about going to TwitchCon. Meeting people that you have watched on stream, or for me, it's meeting people that you've talked to in chat. When you first meet them, it's like you've known them the whole time. It's a very, very weird feeling.
There's also the old sage advice: never meet your heroes.
You find out they're just
Yes,
human.
no.
You find out they're just human. That's one of the reasons why I'm always recommending people at least try streaming. You realize, it helps you realize that the streamers you watch are actually just people.
Mm-hmm. And it depends on who your heroes are, because
Mhm.
I've met most of mine, and sadly I won't meet most of the rest of them because they've left us way too early.
Uh-huh.
But
Draconis.
and I'd say 90% of them were really great people. So,
I have met, and I do agree with that saying, never meet your heroes. I've met some that ended up just
Yeah.
being real assholes.
truth.
Well, and for me, and as Caribbean knows, and Texas undoubtedly learned,
Mhm.
most of the people that I consider heroes are just people.
Mhm.
Exactly.
And
Well, and that's going to be the case 99% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, well, I mean, they're not celebrity or anything else.
Mhm.
They're, I mean, probably one of my greatest heroes, as you know, is
Mhm.
Jack
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and Shasta for different reasons. You know, Jack
One of the
saved
greats.
my life.
Oh, there it is. Whew. Scared me there for a minute.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, plenty. I'm out of iron. That would be why it wouldn't upgrade, not because, you know, I couldn't reach it.
Crystal tree. And enjoy the
Right
work.
back.
For me, you know, I had heard that from people who had reason to know.
Hmm.
You want back in your bed? Come here. Come here. Put you back in. Come here.
Well, and I think the saying about the never meet your heroes is you find out they're just humans. They're just people.
Ups and downs and all arounds like
Yep.
everybody else.
Yep.
Put their clothes on one leg at a time, just like everybody else.
I started putting my pants on both legs at a time, just because of that saying.
You sat on the edge of the bed and picked your feet up?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, well.
Oh, come here, cranky pants.
Not that I'm contrary or anything.
No.
No.
I'm sorry, cranky pants. But
And, you know, we are going to have to cure that pants problem you have. You live in Seattle. You will wear a kilt.
No, yeah. I told you I'm not a fashionista.
It's not about being
it's
a
not about a
fashionista.
fashionista. It is the remarkably comfortable, practical.
Well, I had actually looked into getting a kilt, and I was looking at the utility kilt. But
oh, they've gone insane.
Yeah, he's turned into such an asshole that.
Yeah,
they're nuts.
We know other people.
Yeah.
Right. Hey guys, I'm gonna split. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Hey,
all right. Yeah, they used to be awesome, and now they're not, which is sad.
Yeah, I hope everything's okay with her. Okay.
I expect that if the phone buzz of Sparks.
Oh, I didn't hear the phone buzz. I thought she just took off.
Yeah, I expect she's chatting the Sparks.
Yeah.
We are at Bedrock, by the way.
Some.
Who's my hero? I don't really have any heroes per se. There are a bunch of musicians that I have a lot of respect for, though. But yeah, I don't really have heroes. There are people that I like, and there are people that I respect.
Yeah, I think the last person I would have said hero that, you know, is a person of public persona would have been Neil Peart. And of course, part of that was because he was an absolutely unmatched musician, and the other part of that was that he absolutely loved Jack's book.
I did finally get Jack's book.
Which one?
The memoirs one.
Oh,
I don't remember the name of it. I haven't looked at it in a while.
Nothing in Reserve.
That's it.
Nothing in Reserve.
Yep. Like I said, that's it.
Yeah, actually, the one that Neil Peart was being interviewed, actually, and they asked him, because he's a big motorcyclist and was also a travel writer, which a lot of people didn't know. And he would ride from gig to gig. And when he didn't ride, somebody was asking him, and I think it was for Motorcyclist Magazine, who Jack used to write for.
Mm-hmm.
What he did when he wasn't riding from gig to gig. And he said, I hang out in the back of the bus and sit back with this really great book by Jack Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
And that book is called Head Check. And is motorcycling adventures.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't really have heroes because realizing that they're just people.
With different advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a lot of respect for them, but heroes is a little bit too strong of a word for it.
Another reason that Neil Peart was one of my heroes.
It's not gonna work either. Dang it.
Was actually when he was writing. Sorry, K-Man. Keep
You just
excavating
like
out from...
my ankles, don't you?
Keep excavating out from under your feet. Try to be neat and. But he was motorcycling for one of his travel books, and was
Going to bed. Okay, have a good night, Wormy.
Was going to stay at an establishment with an attitude. And had reservations, all the good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And pulled up to the portico, on their motorcycles,
Mm-hmm.
and intended to leave the bikes there until they went out for dinner, and then they park them undercover overnight.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know if it concierge or doorman, or it wouldn't have been the concierge. Concierge would have been smarter than that, I think. Was motorcycles are not permitted on the property.
So they didn't realize who he was?
They did not realize who he was, and the fact that he was a best-selling travel writer.
Uh-huh.
Besides the fact that he was a person with a huge following in his other career. Said Snooty got schooled by someone. But Neil was, totally decent and gracious about it.
Uh-huh.
Which, he didn't really have to be.
No. I would have been upset because I assumed that he was invited there as a guest.
Oh, he was a paying guest, and you know, it wasn't.
Oh, this wasn't a gig.
No, this was he was traveling for one of his travel books.
Uh-huh.
You know, in between tours, and it wasn't the Biltmore Mansion, but it was someplace like that.
Uh-huh.
You know, some estate in the mid-Atlantic coast that is now an accommodation and an attraction.
Uh-huh.
And he, you know, he was paying guests. At, you know, whatever the estate was.
Well, did they have it in writing that they didn't allow motorcycles? Or was he just being...
They were just being snotty.
Okay.
Because the management, A, knew who he was, knew that he was a serious motorcyclist, and knew that he was a travel writer. You know, that was when Elton Brown was touring around, because he's also a serious motorcyclist. And he was traveling around the country to do a Food Network gig. And there were a number of places who, you know, didn't recognize Elton Brown as a...
Well, aren't a lot of the travel writers like that motorcycle riders?
Many of them are.
Yeah, because that's kind of what I thought.
Not all, certainly, but many of them are.
Yeah. A lot of the ones that I know of were motorcycle riders.
Well, yeah. And it is a way more up close and personal way of traveling and looking at your surroundings. And, you know, I absolutely am all over that. You know, wish I could still ride.
Yeah. Are we at a stopping point? Because my stomach is rumbling.
We can be.
I'm gonna have to call it a night and run to the restroom.
Yep, we can actually log out here.
Happy with the amount of work done.
Yes, indeed.
Did y'all see the front of the castle? Give me a sec.
Yeah, I was gonna say, between the fog and... I saw it earlier, but...
Well, I've got the final wall in, so you can kind of see... Hang on a minute. Let me do this. It's got layers, like an ogre. But yeah, it's really hard to see in this fog, and it being nighttime. Or watch.
Hey, Cord.
You ever tried that Elden Ring? Is Annie on break? Yeah, she is. She's up on a tower. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and call it a night. I'm going to let chat go, and I will be right back.
Okie doke.
Okay, chat. I will see y'all tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, as usual. So, Core Watch, Draconis, who else was it? Ariel, have a good night. Pixel, Fox, and everyone else. I'll see y'all tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Just a reminder, my new nights off are Wednesday and Thursday. I'm adding an extra day off. I'm going to work on getting my stamina back up to streaming at least 6 hours a night. Monard, Skike, Draconis, and everyone else. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hope y'all have a good night. Bye.